Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
We are in the tiny, and we're headed off on an adventure. Maybe not really an adventure. We're going to work.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to work.
Yep. Today's gonna be a good day.
Yes, it is. So today, we're headed over to Dreamer's Landing.
Yep.
We're gonna go help out DD5 with some of their stuff for their shouse.
Yep.
Should be an exciting day.
Should be good.
Yep. Got all the kiddos back in the seats behind us, and they're gonna hang out with Serenity today while we put in as much work as we possibly can.
Yep.
Their big goal, their boys are in Florida right now visiting family and stuff for a good portion of the summer, and they really want to have like a bedroom and stuff set up for the boys when they come home, so that way they can move them from the trailer to the house, or I don't know, all the information about it. You're gonna have to go over to DD5 Drifting Dreamers 5 and catch up on some of their videos and find out.
Yep.
But basically, I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do today. I think some of it might be electrical, but he did tell you to bring a hammer, so.
Yeah, buddy. So today should be a good day.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot more information after today. Exactly. But
Yep. Yes, sir. Well, yesterday ended up being a very good in the kitchen day for me. I got so much stuff done. I made a huge pile of Cookie Mountain. I ended up making some bread, and what else did I do? I cleaned out the refrigerator quite a bit. Threw some stuff away. I sorted and dealt with all of those tomatoes.
You made some cookies.
I did make cookies. I said that though.
yeah.
Oh, well, I'm saying it again. I did deal with all those tomatoes. I dealt with all of my jalapenos. I didn't do any jarring yet for those tomatoes because, so here's the thing. When you do like tomato sauces and stuff, you gotta like blanch the tomatoes, which means you gotta boil them for a while first, and it makes the skin be able to like pop off and be very easily to peel. And that whole thing is a process in its own. You gotta heat it up, you gotta wait for it to cool off, etc. And I was reading something when I was looking up some different recipes and stuff to try, and one of the gals that I read her blog post, she said that you should try freezing them, and that, tomatoes can be frozen, and basically if you freeze them and you pop them out of the freezer, that the skin just like comes off super easily. So I bagged up all of my tomatoes the way that she told me to do it, and I stuck it inside the bag, and now they're freezing. So sometime this week I will probably do the sauces and stuff like I want to, but I just didn't get after it yesterday. But we'll see. I'm excited to try that new method. That should be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I always did it the other way with the boiling, but...
Well, worst comes to worst. If it don't work, you can always boil it.
Yeah, that's what I figured, if it didn't peel, right? Then I could always go back to my standard method. But have you ever tried doing it with the frozen method? Drop it down in the comments section. Let me know what's your preferred method if you ever can tomatoes or tomato sauces or any of that stuff. I'd love to hear from you guys, because this is a whole new thing for me. I've never tried the freezing before cooking method. But we'll see. There's a lot of... I'm brand new in this whole area. I've only been doing it for a few years. There's people that have been doing it their whole life, and it's been passed down generationally. I don't have that. So I'm the first person to be doing it to hopefully pass it down to these guys one day. So we'll see. But today is gearing up to be an absolutely beautiful day today.
Yep.
It is going to be a little on the hot side though.
Yeah. The weather says today is going to be hot.
Oh, joy. Joy. Working in a house with no AC. That's all right. We brought our own. We brought our own. It'll help. It doesn't solve all the problems, but it does definitely, it helps.
Yes.
So, yeah. But I'm excited though. I'm excited to help Mike and Lissa. Mike's been injured, and he's finally got some good movement going on. Last time we saw him last week, he was able to put his arm above his head and stuff.
Yeah.
So You know, he helped us out a lot when I was injured, when we were doing the roofing. You know, Mike and you guys were the ones that did the eaves. You guys did all that bracing and everything.
Yep.
And a lot of the zip board up on the building too. The zip board on the roof was you, Mike, and Drew.
Yep.
Drew helped out for a day with Drew's lens. Love you, Drew.
Yeah, we killed it that day too, man.
You did. You and Drew freaking knocked it out of the park.
Rocked and rolled.
Heck yeah. And then Drew had to work his regular 9 to 5, and the next day Mike came over and helped you out.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mike had some other things he had to tend to. I'm pretty sure like the creek was so high he couldn't pass, or it was something like that. Something was going on, or maybe he had an appointment for the kids or something.
Yeah.
He had something that he had to do and he couldn't be there. And that's when I was like, all right, Mel, time to put on your big girl panties and get up on this roof. And I did it, and I overcame, and I'm proud of myself.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I've been slowly but surely getting myself ready to do it again. Because once I got off the roof that day, I was like, I don't know if I could do this again. But between working on like the playhouse and then doing everything that we've done with the decking, I think that I could do it. Especially now that the decking roof, it's not as steep of an incline as like the roof.
No.
So like that side, for sure, I feel like I'll be fine. I really feel like I'll be okay. And I'll be standing up there, not just crawling like last time.
Yeah. I have a feeling that you're going to get to a point where you're going to be a lot more comfortable up there
Yeah.
than you imagine right now.
Well, especially if you hook me in.
Yes. Well, I mean, so the biggest thing is the last time when you were up there was gaps open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? And that was an issue.
I was scared.
And then getting off the roof was an issue. And that is always going to be an issue.
Now,
I feel like, but I feel like you have gotten a lot more comfortable up there, which you don't want to be complacent because you are comfortable.
true. No, and I don't think I'll ever be that comfortable to where I become complacent. Like I don't think I'll ever reach that level of comfort.
No.
And I don't think that getting down off of it will ever be something that I am able to do really alone. And it's just because the level of anxiety that I feel doing that, like I feel like I'm going, oh, there's a deer, oh. Their deers are out lately, man. It's like every time we go driving around.
They are out and about.
Go to our property, please.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so the level of discomfort that I feel trying to come down from someplace high is much more intense than the level of discomfort that I feel going up. It's just like when we went rock climbing.
Yep.
Me and Gary went rock climbing with his brother Curtis and our friend Aaron. This is back 15 years ago or so.
Not that long, but
okay, well, almost
close.
13 years ago. Does that make it better?
Yeah, it was a long time. It was right in the beginning of us.
Yeah, I don't think we were married yet. Maybe we.
I don't think we were.
I don't think we were married yet because I got married and I got pregnant immediately.
Yeah.
You guys wouldn't have let me do that if I was pregnant.
This is very true.
So.
This is very, very true.
I'm like, I don't think we were married yet because I literally got pregnant on the honeymoon with Julia. So.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure we were just dating. Anyway, 2010 sometime. Let's just say 14 years ago.
That was a long time ago.
It was. And that was the last time that I ever went rock climbing. And I had literally like a panic attack while I'm hanging on the side of a cliff. I was full blown crying, like ugly crying, hanging on the side of a mountain, like ugly crying. Couldn't breathe. I don't know. I had to like just pray and like talk myself down. And Gary's the one like holding the rope to like belay me down. And I just was like, I don't trust you. I don't care. I'm scared, you know? And the thing that's like so stupid is I had zero problem climbing up this mountain.
She climbed up it perfectly.
Perfectly. Like I was so excited. I was having a great time. Yay, yay, you know? Got my foot in the middle of the crack and everything. Like I was doing great. When it came to coming down, though, ugly cry.
She was not having it, man.
Ugly cry.
She was not having it. And I'm thankful that that area was a really, really recognizable area for rock climbing and everything else like that. And there was a path down from our top rope connection. Mm-hmm. So you just hiked off the mountain from there.
I belayed down.
Did you belay down?
I belayed down. Yeah, no, you're not taking that away from me. I belayed down, bro.
I could have sworn you started walking off or something like that.
No, once I got down.
There was a lot on that day. I can't remember.
Let me back it up.
So.
I did walk off after I belayed down because once I got all the way down, freaking Derek's wife was sitting there talking crap about how, well, you shouldn't have climbed up if you couldn't get down. And I didn't want to like go ape on her and like, you know, get into a physical fight, because back then I was a lot more feisty and I was already like really pent up and everything. So I did walk off, but that's why I walked off, because I didn't want to freaking I didn't want to start something. Because, okay, so Derek is Curtis's wife's brother. So it's like kind of sort of like a sister-in-law to me, but not really. It is, I guess.
It is.
It is a sister-in-law to me.
No matter which way you look at it.
Okay, I don't even know her name, but anyway, her.
But yeah, her.
Her. I'm still all angry about it. You see me getting all upset.
She's all getting all pent up, thinking about getting stuck up on that mountain. That was a fun time.
It was a good day. It was a very good day. But that's why I walked off, because I was like, this lady right here, she don't start nothing, don't be nothing. So
sometimes you need that motivational, you know.
That was not motivational. I was already down. Like that was just talking crap to talk crap. But anyways.
Trying to bring it into a positive, all right?
Skeet, skirt. Be nice people, guys. Be nice people. Don't press people's buttons just to press their buttons. You never know what the reaction to that button is gonna be. I'm just saying. Anyways, today's gonna be a great day. We're gonna go and we're gonna help out our buddies. We'll probably end up hanging out over there all day, or at least until siesta time. Maybe we'll convince them to go to the lake with us later. Maybe. Depends on how much work we can get done. We really want to help them, like as much as possible with as much as possible. Mike has been a superhero, stepping in for us when like I was injured, you know, doing like the roofing and stuff with Gary. They're great friends, and we are super blessed to know them and call them friend. And if, you know, they need some help, well, hey,
we'll give them some help.
Yeah, we gotcha. We did have other plans today. We were going to start working on our eave system on the other side today and get that sucker up, so that way all we got to do is the zip board. But in all reality, there's no time. There's no
reason to rush into finishing that, when in all reality, what we have left over there before the green board is literally a day's worth of work.
It is.
So it's not anything off of our back to give a couple of days, you know.
Yeah.
And to be able to help out thy neighbor, you know.
Absolutely.
And, you know, live in the life of lending a hand, you know.
We'll live out what we are constantly beating the drum about.
Correct.
You know, like ours doesn't have a time crunch. Mike and Lissa, they do have more of a time crunch because their boys will be coming home, and they would love to have it be done by the time that the boys come home. Now, I know that they would have, you know, they probably would have been a bit further along had Mike not gotten hurt and had to go side skeet skirt on different things of his own.
But that is,
it's
life, man.
Yeah, it's totally life. And
anybody and everybody that has ever, you know, tried to homestead or tried to farm or tried to take care of a large piece of property knows that it's a lot of work. No matter which way you try to look at it or try to spin it or try to anything, because it never fails. When you need to do something happens. And that something does not happen, or it does not get done because you're dealing with something else.
Right.
And it's just a non-stop battle back and forth. And, you know, if you don't have that nice balance, then you're always sitting there having to fight it and try to get to the point where you are working towards your other goal.
And sometimes, like, you'll be in the middle of working on what you're planning on doing, and then something breaks.
Yeah, and then you stop what you're doing, and now the whole day is up in the air because you stop what you're doing to go tend to something else.
Yeah. You gotta swim like the fishies.
Yep.
And roll with the tide. If you don't, you try to fight against it, then you're just going to be miserable. At least that's my personal opinion and experience in my life. I've had to really, really step back and just let go and be like, c'est la vie, because I'm a list type of person. I like to stay organized and I like to make plans and stuff. But since we've moved out here to Arkansas, I will say that I have definitely loosened up on all that quite a bit. It's not doesn't have to happen. It's just like an idea, a sketched outline of what we would like. It doesn't necessarily have to be like, toe for toe. But it's all good, man. It's all good. I know that sometime this week we're going to come over and we're going to help Mike out as much as possible today. We might actually end up lending them a few days of our time, depending on what they need to get done this week, because again, the time crunch for the boys coming home. So we're gonna get there and we're gonna see what needs to be done and do it.
Yep.
And then, possibly by the end of this week we'll be back on our own build again. But we're just gonna continue playing it by ear, living life, and we'll see how it goes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. Life is good. Yes. Oh, it's because of the drive, baby. I got some of that. You want to give her a Dramamine?
We're almost there.
I know, but she's going to have an upset stomach for like hours and that nauseous. She's like me. Give her one of those. Poor Scarlett. Me and her are the same when it comes to being in a vehicle and getting car sick. That's why I carry those with me. I should have gave you one before we left the house, babe. I'm sorry, Shug.
It's all right, Scarlett. Dad's feeling a little nauseous too.
Are you?
Yep.
Maybe it's not the car then. I'm feeling fine.
No, it's
at least
definitely the drive.
Is it? Okay. I'm usually the one that like has to put my leg in between my knees.
I'm not driving, so therefore I'm not. And I'm trying to focus on the road so I don't have that upset stomach feeling.
Yeah.
Nauseous feeling, but
I usually will get nauseous and then I'll get like the worst headache ever, and it will linger for hours and hours and hours, and sometimes it won't go away until I go to sleep and then wake up.
Mm-hmm.
But I hope it's not like that for you, babe. But any hoots, friends, we do have lift at the house, and Gary was checking out like the mud puddles on our driveway.
Yep.
And I think sometime this week you're gonna use lift too, because we want to get that done as well before David comes back, or right around when David's getting back.
Yep.
So we can give him his tractor back.
Yep.
So
I'm
that's
just waiting for that road to dry out a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like it might be to the point, so I might do that tomorrow or the next day.
It just depends on what we're gonna help out our friends with and the timing and everything, right?
Yeah, and I got to keep an eye on that weather because I don't want the road become wet again.
Oh yeah, do it, make it all perfectly clean. Big rainstorm.
Well, it's not that. I mean, I don't care if it rains right after I do it. It's I don't want it to rain before I go down there to do it, because then I'm gonna have to wait longer.
Oh yeah.
To be able to do it.
Yeah. And we're probably gonna get a little bit of rock over it too after Gary does it, just because that one spot's kind of bald.
Oh,
but
it's gonna happen the second that I'm like, oh okay, I'm only like maybe an hour from being done. I'm calling it.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna be like, yo, is there any way you can bring me some rock today?
Yeah. But we're not doing the whole driveway. That is way too expensive. We're just gonna like patch job it.
Yeah, we only need some 3-inch rock in that one area, so. And then we'll drive on it for a little bit, see how it goes from there, and then we'll put some SPF 2 on top of it or something.
Yep.
So
we'll make it work.
It'll work out one way or another.
That's right. Well, friends, we are literally on the Drifting Dreamers 5 lane. I'm actually right about to turn on the DD5 lane, so I guess quite there yet, but I'm literally right about to turn. And we're gonna get there, and we're gonna need to unload and get the game plan going on, and you know, all the good stuff. So we are gonna wrap this real talk up. I'm gonna be doing some recording today, and you know, hopefully I'll get enough content that I could post a video out on Simple Life Reclaimed for y'all for tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to go to our good friends Dreaming Drifters 5 channel and like, share, comment, subscribe as well. Show them some love. We appreciate you guys. I know most of you guys over here already, you know, follow everybody, but if you don't, go check them out. They're awesome folks, and I'm sure that we're going to be on one of their videos coming up here soon too. So with all of that said, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today and watching today's episode, being a part of our journey. And you know the drill, friends. Until the next one, we love y'all, and we hope you have a good one.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.